The Electoral Commission has failed to clean up this list.
I'm here with Matt again, having my breakfast.
So they've allowed this list to have the names of individuals who they know full well are not qualified to vote. These individuals who have been outside. I mean, the laws are very clear. You have to be residing in the country within the last 5 years to be allowed to vote. And this Electoral Commission and Mr. Button should be ashamed of himself to be on the radio saying that this is free and fair. It is not. Mr. Button has failed the Dominican public and the rest of his commission by failing to clean up the list. And that is where we have the problem. The fact that the Electoral Commission did not do what they have been paid to do is why we're in this predicament. If they'd done a simple thing as they did in Antigua, in Grenada, to clean up the list, we would not be talking about this. Okay, so Mr. Button, I believe, should take responsibility for whatever is going to happen in this election, because he and the commission did not do what the people of Dominica are paying the salaries to do, and that is to make sure that we have a clean voters list to run this election. There was adequate time to even introduce the voter ID cards. None of this was done. So I didn't want to hear Mr. Button, honestly. I didn't want to hear him, because it is clear to me that this commission has conspired with the government of Dominica to steal this election, and they will be held responsible. Let's be very clear about this, Matt. And I'm talking like this because I'm very angry, because we saw in Antigua made a speech, a very, very quickly to clean up the list.
Are you going to allow this to happen again?
And you're telling that in Dominica, in this day and age, that you cannot take the decent form. Why are they doing this? This could have been done. You know,
my mouth is tired.
You know who's there. You know who's there for all these years. The law requires that if you out for the 5 years, your name is struck out, and you have to re-register. That should have been done. The question to Mr. Button is why it is that he failed to act on the behalf of the Dominican public. And this is the question that he has to answer to. And we should not allow these people who are receiving monies to act on the public interest to behave in the manner in which they're behaving. These elections are serious issues. These elections could very well decide or determine the future of our country. And here you have, for example, my own community. I've been told that people who've been over 20, 25 years receiving tickets. I heard of this lady who's never been back to Granford since she left in the 1950s, been offered a ticket.
25 or 30.
You know, and I'm saying, what is this about? Why is this allowed to happen?
Let me interject here, Thompson. Now, we're hearing of all these things happening, people being offered tickets, bribes taking place. What is the opposition prepared to do to stop this? That is a fundamental question, Thompson.
A fundamental question, Matt, and we are meeting to look at all of our options. We believe that somewhere in the mix must be a legal option that we can take, that we can find redress in the courts. We're looking at those options. It is important for us to face this head on. We can't pretend it's not happening, because the Dominica Labour Party, understanding that they are not able to win with the votes they have in Dominica, actively conspiring to steal those elections, and we have to do everything as a responsible opposition to make sure it does not happen.
All right, let's bring in, of course, Joshua's just joined us at this time. Joshua, thank you for, of course, showing your presence this morning. Looking at the elections and the campaign going forward, just about 20 or 19 more days. So, you know, fever pitch campaign going on. I saw you on the microscope from your incumbent, Mr. Rose George, in the Rosa South constituency this morning. Of course, you coming under the microscope. How was it? I will tell you what he said sometime later, George.
Okay, very well. Good morning, Matt, and good morning to Dominica, our beautiful Dominicans, on another pleasant day. The Lord has made. Let us give thanks and praises and be good to each other.
What do you think of the campaign thus far?
Well, Matt, the campaign has been going on well on our side. We're on course to win this election, irrespective of what transpires. Nothing is going to stop us from winning this election, except if it's God's will. And we're convinced that we have the hands of God. We have divine intervention in this campaign. And we're on the victory train, from north to south, from east to west. As we said in the past, we're on course to win at least 15 constituencies in Dominica. And
you're very confident.
Very, very confident, Matt. Because this is a people's movement. And as we have said before, this is not only a movement which comprises only of United Workers' Party supporters. We have what referred to as Team
That's why
Dominica
Scarrett
Laborites
spoke
and Team
about-
Dominica Freedomites.
This is
And of
why
course, we have a
Scarrett
number of
spoke about
independent
blood,
voters,
the blood of
those
Dominican
who do not
people,
necessarily affiliate themselves with any one party,
Scarrett
who
knows
have joined in
what
this
they plan to
movement.
do
Because
in
Dominicans
Dominica during
understand
this election.
that there comes a time
I am
when
telling you,
change must take place,
dictators
and that
do not
change
go
is
down
taking place.
that
And it's not
easily.
only going to be a
Or you
change
have a
of
job
politicians
to
in
remove
parliament, it's
Scarrett
going to be a
power.
change of the way in which we do
No
business.
kidding.
You have
No
heard us,
kidding.
you have been listening to the United Workers'
No
Party
kidding.
Team Dominica, you have been listening to the incoming Prime Minister, Mr. Lennox Linton, on the way forward as far as developing this country. We are on course to improve the economy of Dominica, to improve lives, to make this country the best place to live, the best place to work, and the best place to enjoy. You have listened to our programs, our economic programs, how we're going to make life better. You have heard us talking about removing taxes on construction materials. And the reason why we're going to do this is simply because we're interested to stimulate this economy. We have to put a stimulus economic package in place to create jobs, sustainable employment opportunities. We have to make things better for our civil servants, our single parents, our young people. So overall, Matt, I think Dominica understand
I told
that
all
Team
you
Dominica
already.
is the better alternative,
All
is the better
you
team,
dealing
is the
with
better
a
party
cunning
to take Dominica
fox.
forward.
Do you have any of the concerns that your colleague Mr. Thompson Fountain has, Dr. Thompson Fountain has, with the electoral list and the cleaning up of the electoral list, which many have suggested can affect impact the results of the December 8th poll?
Well, man, of course, like any right-thinking Dominican, you have to be concerned about cheating, you have to be concerned about dishonesty, you have to be concerned about immorality, you have to be concerned about illegality. And this election, we have seen signs where the Dominican Labour Party is interested in doing immoral and illegal things to stay in power. We have seen the evidence of that by the way they speak. We have seen the desperation. And in more recent times, we have heard about purchase of tickets of bribery to get Dominicans who are desperate to come here. But Matt, when all is said and done, as we have said before, Team Dominica is going to go into this election and we're going to win the election. We have concerns, we have civil society, we have interest groups who have positioned themselves to assist in curbing this intention by the Dominican Labour Party, that is to steal an election. I think Dominicans are just going to sit by and look at this happen and let it unfold as it occurred in 2009. It's not going to be the same.
It's not going to be the same.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same. But Matt, when you talk about electoral reform, these are the type of things we're talking about, putting a legislative framework in place to avoid such incidents to reoccur next time around. Furthermore, we're interested in campaign
Why is
finance.
it, can you, I mean, as we say, I mean, there's just about 20 more days.